Disclaimer, this is my own opinion. With more than 100 songs, we probably will disagree on some things. I pride myself on having a channel where different opinions are allowed, so if you disagree with me on anything, yell at me in the comments below. I'll read it, I'll put a heart by it, and you will be seen by me. That's really all I can do here. It's not like I'm going to re-edit this video. This is taking me way too long to make. Welcome to Every Big Bang Song Ranked! Once again, when I say every song, I really mean as much of the discography as I can allow in the video. I did omit any type of solo song from any type of album that they have. With that in mind, I did decide to add in any subunit or subunit album, for example, the GD and taeyang stuff or the gdragon TOP stuff. So that will bring us to about 103 songs, which is, like, let's be very real here. That's a lot of songs, and I don't have, this took me a lot of time. I'm just gonna point that out. The way we're gonna do this is that you're gonna see the song, you're gonna see a snippet of it, and you're gonna hear some of my reaction to it or some of my thoughts from that song. That way, I can try to keep this video as short as possible. I know the runtime, I see it. I know it's going to be a lot. I know this is a very long video. Each song will be ranked out of 5 stars for each category: the instrumental, the vocals, and the lyrics. These are mostly going to be quick reactions on how I felt when I first listened to them. Then, on top of that, each song is going to get a bonus core point for having either a music video or also having a singable part to it. Look, it's my list, and I want to be able to sing to these dang songs, and that's a very important thing to me. And also, it's very important for them to have a music video because it's fun to watch music videos. You can yell at me in the comments. I already mentioned that earlier. Yell at me earlier if you want to, or yell at me now. Look, point is, this is the rules. This is what I'm going by. You'll see how everybody ranks up on the screen as we are going through it. All ties were basically just me listening to the song again and putting them head to head against each other to see which one I liked more. It's not very complicated. That's really all there is. Also, a big thank you goes to the channel Mermast. I use that channel for most of all the songs I listen to look at line distributions, translations, and also I just wanted to be able to listen to music and not always have to watch the music video, and it's nice to have a channel updated, so I'm going to shout out this channel. With that being said, I think we have all the information we need, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this ranking. It's going to be a long while before you see me again, so let's go ahead and get started with number 103, baby. Oh, this is going to take so long. This is literally just a taste of a song to come. It's not going to actually perform well on this list. Obviously, it's not a full song. It's not even trying to be a full song. It's a commercial for another song. That's just what this is. This song is trash. The lyrics are hella corny, and that background rabble is just so annoying. I don't like it. It did worse than most of the intros to their albums. That's how much I hate this song. It's not good. It's not. Don't go listen to it. It's not worth your time. This video should have had that paid advertisement warning that YouTube requires nowadays, because that's all this was. Just an advertisement. Album intros on my list always rank shorter because they are not as long as a full song. That being said, the hot issue part of this song is actually quite catchy. The lyrics are generic, the instrumental is childish, I just don't like the song. Daesung's voice is so much better than this auto-tuned mess allows. At least it has fast lyrics, which is kind of a plus, but comparing this to other Big Bang dance songs, this one just doesn't stand up. Okay, starting an album with I'm a Big Bang, the Big Boy is certainly a choice here. This intro does its job of showcasing everyone at least once, but I can't help but laugh every time gdragon goes fricka fricka. This intro is rough, but at least it gives every member a spotlight, so I'll give it that. Basic fuckboy energy, like a guy trying to hit on a girl at a club, but she's definitely not into him. That's 100% what this song just encompasses. Well, look at you, intro, having good harmonies and whatnot when you don't need to. I see you there. Unlike most of the other intros, this one is a little mini song, the end being extra noteworthy. I quite enjoy this. Did anybody order some auto-tune? Because Big Bang has way too much here and it hurts my ears. What about a side of repetition? Anybody order that? No? No one? Damn. And for dessert, we have a helping of fast lyrics. Well, at least we ended the 90s on this list somewhat decent. This beat be grungy. I really like this thing. It's sad that it's only an intro, though. Why does it feel like that most of the rhymes in this song were written by Rhyme Zone? Come on, Big Bang, you're better than that. This is straight up just another song on their album. Like, I get that it's an intro, so it's giving you like an introduction on why this feels different than a normal Big Bang album, but like, it's just its own song. That's all this is. In the world of Look at Me, I'm Awesome songs that they have, this one definitely gets lost in the shuffle. Now, this is an intro song. It has a great beat that I would definitely go out of my way to listen to. I really wish that acapella at the end of the song was used more throughout the song. Also, good note here, this is one of those rare moments of gdragon singing without that normal signature nasally sound that he has, so it's very rare. Speaking of gdragon, what an underwhelming verse he had in this. Unfortunately, if you look at the rest of the lyrics, they come off pretty dated. This chorus has no lyrics. This instrumental has no hook. Why is it this high on the list? I have no idea this time around. Old school T.O.P. in this is very growly, like way too much. Also, this song is very shungri heavy, which isn't a choice that they make often, and you can kind of see why in this song. Look, I know I'm gonna get flack for this. I just don't like the beat. And when you have a dance track like this, you can really only rely on the beat. On the plus side though, that taeyang pre-chorus is pretty freaking sweet. The instrumental of this song sounds like an off-brand Undertale game. Like, it really wants to be taken seriously and I just can't do it. Look, I'm gonna talk about Taeyang in this song because, like, they did this man an injustice. We both know that he can sing, and they drowned him in auto-tune falsetto that it's bad. Like, this should not have happened. This instrumental is not bad at all. It straight up sounds like a fighting game. GOP's verse, on the other hand, is yikes. Did they forget to give Sungri a verse here? Like, they must have got distracted by that super fun percussion. Damn, listen to that thing. The instrumental of this song sounds so much happier than the lyrics actually portray. You're gonna see the original later in this list, but they changed the bridge, which makes me super angry. Also, because of the instrumental being forced down our throats, the vocals do not shine through as good as they do in the original song. Just like Dirty Cash, this one also has a contrast between lyrics and instrumental. The difference is, this one has a catchy as fuck chorus, like damn. Without even looking at this music video, I could tell that this one took place in the mall. I have no idea how I knew that. I just wanted to make sure that somewhere in this video I made you aware that I called that before I actually looked at the music video. I'm very proud of myself right now. This one is very repetitive, but the beat and the vocals are well enough to where it doesn't really get on my nerves as much as it probably should. The vocals are pretty damn good on this song. The problem is the lyrics are just generic love mumbo jumbo, and I'm just not into that much. That taeyang and TOP part is fire. Speaking of fire, the song almost has like a Spanish flair to it. You don't usually see that in their discography. The harmonies in this chorus are great. It also does not overstay its welcome. That is much appreciated here. I'm sorry, is that taeyang rapping? No one told me that was allowed. It's pretty freaking good though. He should do that more often. I should have probably mentioned that any song that got re-released a bunch of times, like in different languages, I tried to only do the Korean one. For example, A Full of Tears here got re-released in like 4 different languages or something, with different titles amongst them, but they're all the same song. This is a great R&B track, by the way. It's very old school. And also, Daesung shines in this song. I love his voice in this. Their discography needed a lot more stripped down stuff like this, especially since that chorus hit so much harder than it should. Now, usually gdragon and TOP suffer in these English-only songs, but this is one of their better English songs, especially when it comes to TOP. His part is a lot more palatable than it is in the other ones. Gdragon's part is so lazy. Sucks because this song is great otherwise. This takes their electronic dance sound and really turns up the cutesy meter on it. And you know, if you're a fan of my channel, you probably know how I feel about cutesy stuff. You know, for a song called Last Farewell, it sure did overstay its welcome. This instrumental goes really hard, so I don't really mind it that much, but dang, it goes against its own title. This is my guilty pleasure song if there ever was one. It's cheesy as fuck, like, don't get me wrong, but it's super easy to sing along to, and I really enjoy that. What a wonderfully bloopy instrumental this is. I have no notes otherwise. Good job. This will not be the last time you see Bomb's voice on this list, and I see why. Her voice contrasts Big Bang stuff so well. I just wish the chorus had more lyrics, dang it. The back and forth in the song is really fun. It almost has like a Promiscuous Girl by Nelly Furtado vibe to it. I quite enjoy it. The lyrics of this is just them swinging their big old metaphorical dicks out. You cannot convince me otherwise, I swear. This is the only soundtrack song on the list. It's quite dramatic, to be honest. I'm guessing it was for a drama of some sort because it sounds very James Bond-esque. It's a very spy villain person type of song. Gdragon singing in this is so damn good. I love it so much. We don't get to hear a lot of it in all these songs because he usually raps, but damn, I love his voice. I'll also shout out to the bridge for the snapping. I almost forgot to mention that. Look at me, almost forget to mention something. I was too busy looking at Gdragon's voice, looking at it, listening to it. Don't care. It's fucking amazing. I love it. We need to get to the next song. I'm talking to him. This is a very catchy song. The melody sounds like it's revolving in a circle. Kind of feel like it got done like that on purpose, though. It goes with the theme, I guess. Seungri's voice finally gets some showcase with the first verse, and alongside this, we get a surprisingly tasty guitar leading the hook and melody. Look, we all know your boy likes a guitar. This song had so much damn potential. It has a great hook, like literally that's the best thing I could say about it. I just wish the lyrics were more than "we're here to party," because man, This song could be so much better than it is. There are some requirements for listening to this song. You must be in a mosh pit and you must have your hands up. There are no exceptions. Also, spelling ghetto electro is either brilliant or terrible. I haven't really decided which way it leans towards yet, but it's one of those two things. The spoken words that are added to the song really does not help it at all. It keeps the trend of remixes being worse than the original. This is some old school anime sounding J-pop right here. Kinda wish it didn't take 3 minutes for GD and TOP to come in. Story time with Ddog. When he first got into K-pop, he would always listen to it on Pandora, and this was a song that he loved to listen to. I'm actually surprised that he didn't put it higher on this list. Why am I talking to myself in third person? Because I'm telling a story? That's probably why. Another song with Bomb in it, and she is just the star of the show. Listen to that bridge, it is phenomenal. Why does Gdragon and TOP always have such weird parts in English songs? I've never understood that when going through this discography. This song, however, is catchy as hell, so it ranks higher on my list because of that. I don't know why, but this song feels so much different than the rest of their songs. The instrumental, there's just something about it, I just can't put my finger on it. I can put my finger on those catchy instrumental, traditional instruments that are in TOP's verse. I do like those a lot. Did anyone else notice that this song has a lot of spelling in it? I did not know that I was going to a spelling bee when I started listening to this song. There's a lot. Just listen to it. There's a lot. Like a lot. There's a lot. I shit you not. My favorite lyric in this song is I shit you not. Thanks, TOP. It's another Seungri Showcase song. Shout out to the rhythm of the chorus for being extremely catchy. This is some prime 2008 R&B sound right here. Also, I was not expecting Gdragon to take a hit during this song. This song is just filled with high notes and I am all for it. However, somebody should give TOP a cough drop though, because he is extra raspy in this. Okay, first of all, Rock Big Bang was not a part of my bingo board for this playlist. However, Gdragon's verse goes extremely hard. I can definitely understand if this isn't VIP's favorite song to listen to because it's very different from the rest of what Big Bang does. Whew, this song makes me a little warm. Look, Gdragon, please, I just can't handle a verse that you did in this. Like, I need water. Anyone have water? I'm thirsty as hell right now. I cannot be the only person that hears Whitney Houston's "I'm every woman" in the chorus. I swear, it's definitely there. It's the same damn melody, or it's something really dang close to it. Weirdly enough, this could kind of pass as a BAP song. GD's verse is extremely nice, by the way. I need to point that out. His instrumental is so fun to listen to. The chorus in this is singable as fuck. It's only brought down by a spotty instrumental. It's probably the weakest of the Made era songs for me. This song was made for a video game. Like if Big Bang ever made a Gran Turismo type game, this is definitely going to be on the soundtrack. This is easily another guilty pleasure song of mine. Also, shout out to the way Gdragon goes, baby. That's not how he goes. Like you get what I'm saying. Daesung eats this chorus up. Also, the high notes from Taeyang and Seungri are fucking tasty. I love it. This song is very boy bandy, but in like the best ways. This is probably how you should do an English song and it not be like cringy as hell like the other ones were. This is easily the best Seungri focused song. The harmonies behind his stuff is killer, makes this score very high on the list. Other than Gdragon being super non-existent after the first 30 seconds, I don't really have anything to complain about. The way TOP plays with his rap rhythm is super fun too. Once again, the contrast with Bom's voice just stands out. It's a great contrast to GD and TOP's rapping. It's really making her the star of the show here. The part where all three of them have vocals is like super nice to the ears as well to listen to. I really enjoy this. This has one of the best I'm crying in the corner of a dance floor vibes Big Bang can do. I could definitely see a 16-year-old me loving the heck out of this song. Plus, the lyrics tell a great story about lamenting past mistakes. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. This is bubblegum pop that I'm super into this time around. TOP's flow is spectacular in this, and we all know I like Gdragon singing, so this is thoroughly good. The mix of Taeyang and Gdragon's voices in this is absolutely lovely. However, I dare you to try listening to this without getting the what is right, what is wrong stuck in your head, because it's 100% going to do that. The stutter singing totally works for the story of the lyrics here. The Seungri Gdragon combo is heavenly on those high notes as well. I might also like this because the piano sounds like Mario 64. And we all know I'm a gamer at heart. The chorus being so catchy to sing along to makes this song fly by for me. I swore the first time I listened to this, it was less than 3 minutes. Within reality, it's actually 4. The ending of the bridge tying back to the beginning of the song with the spoken words is like fantastic and very satisfying. Ooh, a sad song that feels sad. Sometimes you just need a sad song that feels sad. There's so many times that Big Bang's sadder songs still have a very happy feel to them. On top of that, I'm Singing My Blues is very singable, which is probably why I first got into K-pop. This was one of the songs that I definitely fell back and listened to because it made me feel like I could sing along, and that's something I've always enjoyed to this day. Ooh, this song, it's jazzy as fuck, I tell you. That guitar is so damn sweet, and it really showcases the difference between Gdragon and T.O.P. in this. This is probably one of my most played songs on my personal playlist when it comes to stuff I love listening to at night and when I'm driving. It's just very easy listening. I love it. It's jazzy as hell. Did I already mention it's jazzy as hell? I don't care, I'm mentioning it again. It's great. You know a song's gonna be ranked high on my list if the alternative version of the song lands on number 18. The guitar and piano combo should sound lovely in this, in theory, and technically it kinda does, but it almost drowns out Gdragon and T.O.P. That could be just bad mixing though. It does definitely miss the sad and happy mixed feelings the original is able to perfect. You'll see when I talk about it later in this list. Oh my goodness, that guitar solo ending is so freaking good. You gotta go out and listen to that. This is old school R&B that tells a story about pleading with another person for clarity. That bass drum in the back pulls forward the ending of the verses, which is satisfying to the ears, but damn that guitar solo ending. I had to shout that out here. Ah yes, the I'm Going Away happy ending song. I can't help but listen to this with a feeling of like bitter sweetness that rushes over me, so my judgment is probably going to be a little clouded on this. However, a big moment in this song is T.O.P. singing. The little vocalizations in the background while he does his verse is just icing on top of the cake. A very good send-off song. Taeyang's pre-chorus in this is easily the best part of the song. It's so good that it's the reason I tried learning how to pronounce Korean words accurately in hopes of trying to do his part justice. It's got a great story along with it about overcoming the past doubts of oneself. This is just fast lyric bliss, and I can't skip it when it comes on my playlist. If I could sum up the song in one lyric of it, it would be the "I should have treated you better when I had you" lyric. Those lyrics in the minimal instrumental showcases the weakness the main character feels about himself. Changing it up with Taeyang and Daesung's bridge, picking up the pace, gives this song a nice change of pace as well. It's got great harmonies and really makes you feel the pain that's needed to express in a song like this. I was thoroughly impressed when I started looking this up. Viewers of my channel know that I like to lean towards rocking songs, and this is right up my alley. It's definitely similar to Day 6 or Excenary Heroes. Gdragon's signature singing goes really well with this style. There's lots of anger, and the strings in this instrumental exemplify the strife of the protagonist here. The strings bring the pace of the song up real nice as well, keeping this up-tempo beat from falling off. The little vocalizations with the ahs in the background of Taeyang's bridge are nice too. Overall, great song. Ooh, another rocking song back to back? This is exciting. Leaning this time more into a pop rock style, even with the excessive repetition, I don't mind it because the vocals are lovely. That instrumental not going extremely hard in this reminds you that the story is about letting go, and you can feel that with how open the parts in the instrumental is, really letting the members shine with long notes that are like singing to the sky. It's really good. And just under the top 10 is We Like to Party. This song is very cute, and the title could not describe the lyrics any better. It's literally just a party song. It's got a very relaxed feel, like this song was made for someone to be singing it half drunk. Or to be singing it fully. Look, it's probably to be sung fully drunk. Shout out to the guitar, by the way, that's in the bridge. That sucker snuck up on me when I wasn't paying attention, and I really enjoyed it. This song is super relatable. I mean, just listen to the lyrics. I'm gonna quote lyrics right now. I seem like an adult, but really I'm a child that's really tall. I laughed out loud the first time hearing that because sometimes that's exactly how I feel. I don't always feel like an adult, and sometimes I just want to relish in feeling young. I just wish they kept that song similar to this feeling, but then the bridge had to go and mess it up by making it about a significant other. That's really my only complaint here. Also, I'm going to, of course, shout out gdragon singing. I absolutely adore his singing. We've talked about this before. If you couldn't tell by now, he is my bias in this group. I love me some gdragon. Oh my god, the swagger this song exudes. It's just got like a filthy beat, and gdragon and TOP eat up this entire track. The rhymes and play on words they do in their verses are just some of their best work, and that final 30 seconds of instrumental is icing on this delicious cake of a song. I don't usually mention the music videos in these, but you should go out of your way to go check it out. It is a ride. Maybe I'll do a Flashback Friday episode on it. That sounds fun to do. I'm gonna do that someday. I swear I will. It is a damn shame we didn't get a music video for this song. The way the song is very non-electric shows how much they've matured over time. The lyrics of this are quite mature as well, telling a story of a breakup and wanting to meet again when the time is right. It's another one of those easy listening songs of theirs, which works really well when listening to like a long car ride or listening to it at late at night. It took me a while to give this song the respect it deserves, having come back to it after about 5 years of not listening to it, but you should definitely go seek it out if you haven't heard it. It is quite impressive. That damn smile. If you've seen the music video, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But okay, if you've been paying attention to this music video playlist thing that I'm doing here, you know who I'm talking about as well. Point is, should probably talk about the music and not the music video. Let's go ahead and do that. This one is another great song with a great story, basically talking about how you shouldn't fall in love at first sight, about being cautious and whatnot, and who can't respect a message like that? Breaking up the song at the bridge with that spoken word section follows along with that same theme about not falling in love at first sight. I really like it. And then the faster lyrics with Taeyang showcasing some tasty as hell vocals near the end there. This song ranked super high on my list. Okay, from this point forward, it's really anyone's game on who makes it in the top 5. I'm pretty much getting real nitpicky on what goes over what. Loser here just barely ekes out of the top 5 for the sole reason of the instrumental being basically the same beat throughout the entire song with little to no progression. However, the hook is one of the most memorable in their entire lineup of songs, and the lyrics tell a great theme. You can even get to hear the different stories of each member, and that's also reflected in the music video with the same like synergy there. You can't help but sing along to that chorus. It's too freaking good. Like I said though, these next 5 could easily be shuffled around, but Loser is almost up there with them. It just barely didn't make it. This is the power anthem to end all power anthems, with Taeyang's first part hitting you like a truck, and then it just sets up for an amazing ride throughout the entire song. You even have fast rapping with TOP, which you know I love, and a stellar pre-chorus with the B-I-G, yeah we bang like this, leading into a great drop. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't even get into songs that don't have a singable chorus. I've heard a lot of people online basically call this Fantastic Baby 2, and I do not see the comparison at best, both songs have that dance outro to them, but that's all I can really say that's even remotely similar. Also, shout out to Gdragon's part for him sliding his favorite phrases up at the end every time. It's really fun as heck to listen to him do that.
Fantastic, baby.
Speaking of fantastic, baby, we've basically hit iconic territory of this list. From this point forward, we are in required listening. It is easily one of T.O.P.'s best raps. A hook that is hella catchy, and that uses that signature Big Bang dance sound that they formulated throughout the years of being active. If I had to nitpick, and I mean had to, like someone was putting a gun to me and told me to say one minor thing about the song, it's that the lyrics slightly hold it back from being perfection. And that's really just me not enjoying that boom shakalaka thing that happens. I don't know why he does that. It's weird. But that doesn't mean I don't listen to it when it comes on the radio. I definitely listen to it when it comes on the radio every single time. History lesson with Ddog here. This is the song that got me into K-pop. I saw YouTubers react to this and I was enthralled. And to tell you that I'm being serious, I looked up the word enthralled just to make sure I used it correctly when writing this lyric out. Or not lyric, writing this phrase out, whatever. I would not be doing this stuff I'm doing today on YouTube if it wasn't for this song right here. It is iconic.
Wow, fantastic, baby.
Is it gushing time? I think it's gushing time. This song is damn near perfection and was way ahead of its time. Let's talk about it, shall we? It's dramatic and cheesy in all the right ways. Earlier in this list, I said that Big Bang have a subsection of music that's the I'm crying in the corner, but I must dance. And this is a song that secured that signature sound. That deep piano beat goes hard and drives the song forward with lyrics that are pleading the girl to stay gone and be happy. And how the singer has no regrets, and that it gets better after the breakup. This instrumental follows that same theme by sounding upbeat, but having an underlying sadness with the piano I previously mentioned. T.O.P. and Gdragon dueling back and forth in the song with their verses is so dang fun and keeps this high pace going throughout the entire song. I freaking love this song. Is there anything else I could even say about this? I mean, there's chimes. How could I forget the chimes? I love this song. I could talk about it forever and ever and ever. Okay, someone needs to play the next song before I just keep talking. Now this is the perfect Big Bang song. Let me go ahead and gush about this song for a little bit. The lyrics about being not knowing what's coming next, but being able to remember and appreciate the moment you're currently in. Melding with that minimal instrumental to do a thing similar to the If You song we heard earlier. It gives off anxiety that the lyrics portray. Adding the crowd into the instrumental gave me chills the first time I heard it. As you could feel the pressure in the ending when it was happening. T.O.P. rapping on top of that pressure. Other positive notes are this guitar that's fucking great. It's got a reverb attached to it to really open up the space of the song, as well as T.O.P. given the chance to flex his vocal singing skills. I usually don't get to talk about T.O.P. singing, and usually when he does, it's freaking great. There's a great climax built in this song, which on top of everything else this has to offer, sends this to the number 2 spot. But I feel like we're missing one song. And the number 1 spot goes to Monster. Look, this is drama in music form. First, you have GD and T.O.P.'s opening lyric that sets the stage to a breathtaking chorus. Once again, Big Bang are telling a great story, this time talking to their partner who is clearly not over something that they did in the past, pleading with them that they aren't a monster. This is the quintessential Big Bang song that showcases every single member's immense talent that they all share. Gdragon's second verse is bouncy as hell and it's super fun on the ears. Taeyang, Daesung, they both show off their vocal power. Seungri's part, being mixed to the left and right of the ears, almost like they were behind the person they're singing to, like whispering in their ears, like echoes in the wind. And that freaking piano chord, you know the one I'm talking about. The one where it's like they bang the freaking piano. I love it. It stops the song dead in its tracks, bringing such an immense dramatic moment that when the next chorus hits, its cathartic release, it's so dang pleasing. This is by far my favorite of their songs, and I've had to showcase it in this list like it properly deserves. The #1 spot. When it comes down to it, this song is exactly what I want from Big Bang. A great story, a fun beat, a dramatic setting, and each member showcasing the best that they can offer. And I don't think any other song of them will ever be able to beat this song. It is the best Big Bang song. We got through it, y'all. We made it. It's outro time, baby, which means every person who watches me is probably not going to watch me for the rest of the video because no one ever watches the outro times. Man, don't you love looking at YouTube analytics and whatnot? Hi, I'm Ddog. I'm glad you made it through my list. I have some notes in front of me that I might be reading off of, but I swear this is going to be more laid back than the rest of the video was. First of all, need to go ahead and thank everybody. Thanking, subscribing, liking, watching, literally just hanging out with me. This makes me less lonely and I enjoy it. Also, this video, it was a beast to get through. It's probably through researching, listening, writing down the script, doing notes on everything, and recording everything is upwards of about 50 hours of work that I did, all for a video that's probably only gonna get like 200 views. The point is though, I enjoy doing it. It's not for the views, and also I really like this. I like this group. Am I insane for putting this much work in a video that won't be seen by a lot of people? Probably I am. But the point is that I enjoy it and I hope you enjoy it too. Now, what else is on my list that I need to talk about? I know that last time I did this, it was when I hit 1,000 subs, and I was not gonna do one of these videos until I hit 2,000, but really, I just wanted to make a video that was fun. I wanted to have some big idea of something that I should definitely make, and I was like, you know what, the TAEMIN video I did was very fun. I'm going to do it on a different group now, so I decided to do it on a full boy group instead of just being a solo artist. So next time I do one of these, I do want to hear from you. I want someone's suggestion. I know I'm going to have a lot of people ask for Super Junior. Look, that is going to be the video that I do for if I ever hit like 10,000. Look, Super Junior has 1 million songs. I don't know if I could do that. They have like 500 something. It's a lot of songs, and I don't want to put myself through that stress. But if you have another group, whether they be disbanded or not, whether they be still active or not, I would love to be able to go through and have a big video like this every now and then to do. Yeah, if you disagreed with me, that's important. If you disagreed, please comment below. Tell me how you would have changed this. I know in my TAEMIN video, for the most part, a lot of people agreed with me, and there were some people that just basically straight up told me I was wrong. And I know this video is going to be a lot more controversial. So therefore, I want to see what you all think about this as well. Speaking of controversy, I need to go ahead and put the elephant in the room here. Yes, I know, Shungri, terrible person, bad person, did a lot of bad things. However, I'm looking at all these songs from like a historical standpoint of, we can't forget that Big Bang isn't extremely popular at that time and wasn't extremely huge. And for example, all these songs that have him in it and whatnot, we have to at least respect the song itself when they have like it's catchy songs and stuff. I freaking love Monster, and I'm not gonna have one person's terrible actions ruin that song for me. So I wanted to go ahead and put this out at the end there and not at the beginning, because I know there's going to be some people commenting on that as well. Speaking of which, if you do comment and talk to me about that, I always read your comments. I'll always put a heart by it. That's what I do. That's the only thing that puts me different than a lot of other YouTubers, is I will not ignore the comments, even the hate comments. I read every single thing that's said towards me. So that's pretty much all I have for this outro. I really do hope you enjoy this. I don't know when I'm going to be doing the next one. Probably not until I hit 2,000 subs. But until then, I hope that you've hit the sub button and the like button, and you don't have to ring the bell. Ringing the bell is way too much work, unless you want to. If you do, cool. What does it do again? It sends notification. Look, you can do that if you want to. I'm not going to make you. But I will always end this the same way I end every Teacher's React. If you like this video at any point in time, click the like button. It just makes me feel good. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.